Yeah, you don't even got to, bro. We'll just jump right into it. You feel me?
Cool. So,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Xavier, you already know.
I appreciate you for
This is my
having me,
guy,
bro.
man. Xavier Top Floor. This is New Heat Spotlight. I'm your boy MJ. Man, it's a year in the making.
Yeah, man.
So,
We've been talking about this for a minute, so you know what I'm saying, we finally made it happen. Man.
Facts.
That's
So
a fact.
let the people know, Xavier Top Floor, how it started, man. Let them know.
Hey man, it's the kid Xavier. We're here promoting Hackers too, man. And how it all started, man. Oh man, this process started probably with Hackers 1, you know what I'm saying? In 2018, I knew that I had to come with some type of body of work that kind of said who I was, but also showed a little bit of range, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of West Coast artists, we get pigeonholed into just one sound. They think that it has to sound like this. I wanted to make sure that this showed a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
now we're in the second installment of the project, and I feel like so far we've done that so far with these two.
All right, so let's rewind a little bit and let's get to the early stage. Let's get to the early stages of your career, how you got into rap. So like, tell me the influence and how you got into the game.
Yeah, so I got 4 older brothers and sisters. I'm the youngest of 5. You know, Nigerian families be big, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason or another. But so they were always playing like Aaliyah in the crib, Tupac, Biggie. So I was hearing that growing up, you know what I'm saying? I used to be like addicted to watching like music videos on TV, like the TRL, just seeing the culture, seeing this rap shit in real life, seeing it like as a kid, you know what I'm saying? And I always embodied that growing up in high school, you know what I'm saying? I had every jersey I seen Fabulous in, you know what I'm saying? Every throwback.
Backwards, huh?
Yeah, bro. I was always just embedded. The culture was embedded in me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I always knew this is what I wanted to do. It was just a matter of grabbing the mic and taking it seriously. That was probably like when I was like 18.
Okay. What year is that?
That is 18 when I was, so that was 2007.
Okay, so 2007, you found out, like for yourself, you knew this is what you wanted to take seriously at 18, coming fresh out of high school.
But the place that I'm from, Blythe, California, for those of you who don't know, is a very small, desolate town. So I knew, respect to the town, but I knew I had to leave to reach. You gotta
leave home.
To reach for higher pastures, you know what I'm saying?
It's just like the Ville, man. You gotta get off that hill if you want to get what you need.
No, that's what I'm saying, of course. And then show them that you can be like a beacon of hope, and show them that you can do it from being from anywhere. So like the little accolades and things that we've done so far shows them like, yo, you can do it being from anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
From anywhere. You just gotta put the consistent work in. So we're at that. When you dropped your first set of music, your first tracks, how did you feel? How did you feel about like your music at that time? Did you just think it was just the hardest thing out, or were
no? So believe it or not, I was as confident as I am now. But like, you know, you got the big homies. Everybody around you should have a big everybody around them should have big homies. Because my big homies, I took it to them, it was like, hey bro, you probably like 5-6 years away. You gotta go. You
this ain't it.
Yeah, he's like, this ain't it. Like he played it at the barbershop in front of everybody. Like he was like, you want to see what people really think? He put it on. Everybody was just giving like them side eyes. I was like, all right, yeah, we gotta keep it.
They give you that nod, like
But I had the confidence that I have now, so I think it's just about being confident and chipping away at it, and then you get better over time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. But I thought it was fire, but it wasn't. It definitely wasn't.
So when it comes to Hackers 1, leading up to Hackers 1, where was your mindset in making that album, the album that showcases your talent in the multifaceted lane? Man,
I was just, it's probably the producers I was working with at the time, because I didn't even know this guy who we're going to introduce yet. I didn't even know him at the time, but it had a lot of Cypress influence on it. And he was like, man, like if you want to, I remember we had a conversation, he's like, if you want to like set the tone, you got to, because he told me like, bro, you different, not like everybody that's out here, so like show them that you different. And so like, I got some production from my boy in South Carolina as well. I wanted to make sure I tapped in with everybody. So once we had that conversation, tapped in with him, boom, I got my boy from
shout out Cypress, Moreno.
Shout out my boy Cypress. I got Cypress on there. I got my boy Wave on there, who's Ali. That's Akon son, you got the African connection.
Okay.
You know what I'm
said African.
yeah. Shout out to Senegal, man. I wanted to make sure I brought in a little bit of everything. So, because I know sometimes people work with like one producer on a solo album. I wanted to make sure that we showed a little bit of everything. So I think it was that conversation I had with Cypress that like kind of sparked like, yo, it's okay to be different. I don't bang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the not right side of the tracks, but I walk the fence.
There's a fine line there, dibbling, dabbling. I feel it.
We walk the fence.
Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I think my man Stevie said it best. You don't know that the dark side gave you a little taste. That's it.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like, I just want to show who I am, and you know what I'm saying. It's okay to be a little different.
Facts.
Showing that in the music.
I think that a lot of artists forget that. I think that they get so stuck in seeing what's on TV, seeing what their favorite artists are doing, that they have to be that way. And I think that personally, like artists like Triz, artists like Chewy, artists like Noah James, artists like Sosa, shout out Ager, all those folks, like they're different. They're in a different lane. Cam Gnarly, Cam Archer, the team, the squad. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel like those type of artists understand that you don't gotta be I'm banging, I'm shooting, I'm robbing, I'm stealing, I'm doing all this stuff.
And be exactly who you are and still be original. You know what I'm saying?
And being yourself gets you paid.
Look at what Tyler's doing, bro. He's going crazy and he's in his whole own lane, bro.
And we know where Tyler started at.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And he's still like some of the gimmicks. I don't even want to call them gimmicks. Some of the people that did the shtick that, you know what I'm saying, played the game and got her up out of here already, but Tyler kept it original, you feel me, and it lasts. So I think that's what we're getting back to in the game.
Yep. So we're at Hackers 2. Hackers 2.
Hackers 2 is here and it's out now. It's
now,
here and it's living in the world, and it's we worked on it for 18 months. It took so long because the pandemic hit. Like I was ready to drop it like 2020, like March, and then the pandemic hit. And then I was like, okay, well, who wants? Ain't nobody, like, people were still dropping music, and that's fine, because, you know, as you should. But I was like, no, we need to wait. And then in January I linked up with Peyote, and then he came in and got 7 records on the album, so we had to, like, rework everything.
Oh, he came in and set the tone with the work.
Yeah, at a 12, like, we just clicked in a different way, and, like, it is what you hear now. So now I'm just in the process of doing the radio runs. We was just in New York. We got the billboard in Times Square going
Facts,
up.
Going
we had
up.
the meetings about all the sync.
I was just gonna ask you about that, man. You out here, here shining.
Man, I'm trying to run around, man. I play the cut so people think that it's sweet, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta let them know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? We've done a couple of things. You know, we got.
You've been doing a lot. One thing I do know is that you're very out there. Even though you in the cut, you're very out there, from performances, Payday LA, Kush Stock, man, tour runs, and also, man, come on, bro. Like with 2K22 coming out, like I was surprised you didn't get a track on 2K22.
I know, man.
So 2K21, like before we get Peyote in here, man, let's tackle that, man. How did you get featured on 2K21?
Bro, the homie at United Master, shout out United Master, shout out Caesar, man. He just called me when it was like in November. He called me. He's like, because we always correspond through email. But I was like, I never answer numbers that I don't know either, so I didn't. Of course, you know my black ass. I just and then he's like, and I checked the voicemail. It's like, hey, it's Caesar. You might want to give me a call. And then I call him back. I'm like, yo, what's good? He's like, yo, you got 3 songs in 2K21. I just kind of stood there like, yo, niggas was been playing since Dreamcast. You know what I'm saying?
Since Dreamcast was the best 2K experience.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
That's when you had 2K on the controller when you looked at it. I mean, I'm marginal. I'm talking about.
Because we landed one in Netflix the year before, but that's just Netflix, bro. Like 2K.
Just Netflix?
No, I mean that respectfully in the sense of like it's some show that I don't watch it. No disrespect to the show or the people, the music programmers. But I mean, 2K is the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that is
facts.
That one hit different in that sense. You know
bro, every time I turn 2K, every time I turn my PS5 on, I play 2K. I hear you come across like that's the homie, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. So that one hit different. So now.
So what 3 songs are on 2K? Let the people know.
The Play produced by Cypress Moreno. The Flip produced by Cypress Moreno. That's on Hackers 2. And then my song On the Coast. You remember that, like that little Kumbaya joint that we had knocked out? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know.
And I was scared to make that record because it's not in the lane that, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you feel me? But it's
not what your fans are used to.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So like when we put it out, I was like, oh man, what are they gonna think? And it went up. It's in the game, you know what I'm saying? It's doing its thing.
It's on a game that's still getting unlimited play. Yeah, no, a lot of people are not gonna get 2K22 yet.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, bro. And like I think that music's about like leaving timestamps that are here even when we're gone, you know what I'm saying? Like there's people that are dead and gone that we still play their records. So like 2K21, those songs will always be there no matter what happens to me after this interview. You know what I'm saying? And that's
facts.
And the more of those that we can accumulate, the better.
Man, laying down the legacy, man. Laying down the legacy.
That's all I'm trying to do, bro.
I feel it. Hey, Peyote, it's your turn, man. It's your turn.
Yes, sir. Yeah, chop it up.
Yo, Peyote.
What's poppin', MJ?
Gotta lay off that peyote.
My God, you already know.
Hey, man, shout out Ricky Bobby, man. Yo, look, so we get right into it. You are featured on 7 tracks on Hackers 2. So,
that's my guy.
Your guy. So, before we get into that, tell me about yourself, your placements, a little bit about your work, and how you met Xavier.
Shit, man. I hail from Palm Springs, 760, but I've been out here for like a decade. 6 years full-time producing, left my job and just, took the risk, and it's paying off, still yet to pay off. So, yeah, good jump right there. And then, yeah, man, have a few placements under my belt already. Got the Trippy Red joint, got the Kalen and Mozzie joint. Recently came out, with the homie Cypress. Okay. Shouts to Cypress, bro. He bringing everybody together, And then a few other ones, bro. I'll be forgetting. I have a cut I'm excited for with the French Montana coming out.
Montana.
So, yeah, so that shit crazy.
That's one of my favorite artists. Like people don't understand. French is really nice, man.
It's nice, bro. It's nice.
But yeah, and then recently, bro, like I've been in the LA scene, bro, and that's like my favorite scene to work in. Really, it's been like I'd say a year and a half, bro, and like I said with Cypress, we just be taking on all these different artists together. It's dope as hell.
Okay. So how did you meet with Xavier?
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Man, it was crazy how it came together because random actually. We had a session with the artist put together by my boy Pat, who manages Jag. I don't know if you heard of him.
We know.
Yeah.
We know Jag.
That's the guy, bro.
Shout out Jag.
Godfather.
Killing him, bro.
Godfather of rap right there.
Facts.
Straight up.
Yeah, so we had a session that his manager put together for another artist, and Xavier happened to be the writer for that session. And it was funny because we clicked more than me and the artist for the session, and then soon after, I'd say like a few weeks after, Xavier pulled up to the studio, just one-on-one, him and I, and we just made some stuff from scratch, and it was already like, it was which one was it? Was it Fly?
Well, yeah, I think it was Fly shit.
Yeah, it was Fly shit.
Yeah.
That's some heat.
Yeah, and then it's like, other than that, bro, we just hit it off as like good homies, bro, like, and that's rare to find, with like the artist and how everybody is in LA. So you stick close to the real people.
We was just talking about how genuine bonds that you make, because you gotta understand, like when I met Xavier, I met him at Payday. Like I had seen him around at multiple other events, but I seen him perform at Payday. Our first interview was at Payday. Shout out Payday LA, of course. Make sure you're there last Tuesday every month. You feel me? Shout out Prez, but. That's what it was like, and then ever since then, I pulled up to his crib. He played a lot of the shit from Hackers too
that we already had done.
That was already solidified. He was telling me that he had linked up with somebody new, and he had got 7 jokes. But these conversations that we had, it's like it's full circle.
In the making, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about it, man. So y'all in the stew, making fly shit. Tell me about
making fly shit. Like I said, it just felt easy working with Xavier, and then from then on. He would pull up, I'd say, once a week for like a month.
Yeah, for like a month.
I'd say for the 7 songs that we did. I'd say maybe twice a week even sometimes, because we had 7 songs. So, and then like I said, it was really, we hit it off easy. Everything was made from scratch, I'd say, except like maybe one, but most of the songs, 6 out of the 7, it's made from scratch right here, recorded right here at the studio, here in West Adams with it. And then bro, like from then on we went to like different events together, and it was like the chemistry was a real bond. And like you said, it's like making that real bond is like that you gotta treasure that, because usually all this shit is happening on IG, which is cool.
But you can't beat it in person.
Right, you cannot beat in person, bro. Like it's just the most natural way of linking with someone,
I think one of the biggest things is about the way we work is we know when it's not it. Like sometimes, like if, like for instance, if we're working, and like the vibe isn't right for the record, we'll just scrap it. We'll go grab some food, come back, and then we'll make Starship or a record that made the album. Like So a lot of people don't know when it's not it, and I think that's
it's really not.
Wasting
time.
And me and him will be fully transparent with each other. Like, yo, let's try this or let's do that, and like
no hard feelings.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
anything.
We just want the best result. And, and I think it works.
So is there a Xavier Top Floor, Mr. Peyote, just EP coming out, just where it's just all work with just peyote?
Oh yeah, you already know. You already know. Over time, that's gonna come. Like we've been kicking it since we literally just linked in January. We have all those records, and then we took a break where we were just still spending time together, but not making anything. And then we finally just this week, actually, he just gave me some new stuff to work on. So like, it's all just organic, just working in waves. Like as you heard all the things that he has going on, he also has placements that he's got records that he can't even tell you about on camera that are gonna drop, and then
but he's gonna tell me after.
I'll tell you off camera, and then I'm just still working. I got to go run to Atlanta and then do this promo run. So like, in time that Peyote and Xavier album will come, but right now we just enjoying the Hackers 2, promoting that.
Okay.
100%.
So, favorite tracks each of you from Hackers 2?
I think it honestly might be the same. I'll go first. Mine is track 12, Starship.
Okay.
That's my favorite, and it's not even a single, but like album cuts to me are always like the records that make albums, and that beat is ridiculous. I don't know what he was on that day, but
but it was worth it. I feel it.
Yeah, I'd have to say the same actually, Starship, because most of the beats that we made from scratch. It's in the moment and whatever emotion I'm going through that day or week. So I think with Starship, it was something deep that I was going through that week or the couple weeks. So it's like, if you listen to it, it's very like emotional. Like the melody gives you like, I mean, it gave me goosebumps. At least I hope it's giving y'all goosebumps too. But so yeah, it was just that's my favorite one, just because like what's behind it and the emotions behind it. You know what I mean?
I'm the flip.
You know,
the flip is my shit. I get in the car, fly shit, the flip, I'm on it.
Yes, sir.
I'm
100%, bro.
You can't tell me nothing.
Different vibe, yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
But man, we here. It's glad to see y'all. I'm finally glad to get this one-on-one interview.
Yeah.
And now, man, I'm glad I met you.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna see another peyote interview.
Yo, facts, bro. We gotta do that.
Once you get done with the placements and all the paperwork done, we can for sure get it going. But man, Xavier, let them know where they can find you. Peyote, let them know where they can find you.
You can find me everywhere at Xavier Top Floor. You can check out XavierTopFloor.com, the website for all the merch that you see people wearing around the city. Tap in, man.
Shit, in real life, you can find me here at the studio on West Adams. And then on IG, you got to get me at Peyote, Peyote Beats. And that's where I'm at.
Yeah, man, you already know it's your boy MJ himself. Hackers 2 is out now.
Go get it, man.
He's spotted.
Yes, sir.
Yep.